All right, here's our boy, LeBron James. He might not be your boy. He's honestly not my boy either. I don't really like LeBron, to be totally honest with you. I think he does a bunch of corny stuff, and he's pretty cringy a lot of the time. This is kind of a cringy pose he's doing right here. I guess he made a three or something. I remember, I think it was a few years back. LeBron did something, and he put the crown on his own head, and that was super corny as well. Again, I don't love LeBron. I don't really like LeBron very much at all. Again, I think he's corny and cringy, but at the same time, I recognize he's an all-time great, probably the second best player of all time, behind Jordan. Some people will say LeBron is the greatest of all time, but it's not what the video is about. The video is really about people making the argument, oh, the only reason LeBron has all these stats that he does have, leading scorer of all time, top 10 on all these lists. He's top 10 in assists. I think he's top 10 in steals as well. We'll get into the numbers, but people make the longevity argument. The only reason LeBron has all these records and he's so high on these lists is because he's a longevity merchant. I've heard that word, longevity merchant. I think that's such a ridiculous and just tired argument. That's such a lazy argument to say, hey, yeah, LeBron, he leads the league in all-time scoring. He's on all these all-time lists and he's all over the record books. But anybody could have done that. All you have to do is average 27, 7, and 7 for 22 years straight and never have any major injuries and be available, not every single night, but be available more often than not. So, anybody can do that. Just put up 27, 7, and 7 for 22 years straight and just stay healthy the entire time. Again, I don't like LeBron. I think he's corny. I think he's cringy. But the longevity argument, when people call LeBron a longevity merchant, I've been hearing that. That's such a lazy and stupid argument, in my opinion. Um, LeBron just pushing the records even farther out. Seems like nobody's ever going to catch him on the scoring list with how far along he is right now. Right now, LeBron's at 42,184 points. He's about 4,000 points ahead of Kareem, and he just keeps going and going. So LeBron's pushing the scoring record so far out that I'm not going to say no one's ever going to be able to beat it or catch him, but it's going to be really hard on the scoring record. But he's just a longevity merchant, and he's a scrub. LeBron's fourth all time on the assist list. He's 4,000 assists behind John Stockton, and John Stockton's number one all time in assists. John Stockton has like 15,000 career assists, and as you know, John Stockton was all about passing the ball. I think he had a season where he averaged like 14 assists. It's just ridiculous what Stockton could do. But again, LeBron's fourth all time in assists. He's 4,000 behind John Stockton. I didn't do the numbers, but he has to average 10 assists and play all 82 games for 5 seasons straight or something like that. He probably won't catch John Stockton, but still, fourth all time in assists. He's only 1,000 assists away from second place, so he's gonna get those 1,000 assists before he retires, unless he has some catastrophic injury. I don't wish that on LeBron. Again, I think he's corny and cringy, but I'm not wishing injuries on people, and I'm not a LeBron hater. I don't make my whole channel or like Skip Bayless, my whole personality about hating another grown man. That's even more cringy than LeBron is. But anyways, 1,000 assists away from second place. He's gonna get those 1,000 assists. He's gonna pass Jason Kidd. He's gonna pass CP3 for second in all-time assists. So he's gonna be number one in scoring. He's gonna be number two in assists by the time his career is over. He's 26 on the rebounding list right now. So I mean, to be top 25 in rebounds and not even be a big man is really impressive. Again, it is another longevity stat, but I'm not going to hate on longevity like it's a bad quality to have in a player. But he's 1,000 rebounds away. Again, he's 26 on the list right now, but he's 1,000 rebounds away from passing Charles Barkley, and Charles Barkley is 20th all time in rebounds. So LeBron's going to get those 1,000 rebounds. He's going to finish ahead of Charles Barkley in rebounds, and Charles Barkley's nickname was what, the round mound of rebound. It was some shit like that. But basically, Charles Barkley was known for being down low and getting rebounds and just playing in the post, just being in the paint a lot of the time. LeBron spends a lot of time in the paint, not as much as Charles Barkley, and he's still going to pass Charles Barkley on the all-time rebounding list. Again, when rebounding was part of Charles Barkley's just entire game, he was a big man. So it's crazy for LeBron to be top 20 in rebounds. By the time his career ends, it's going to be him and a bunch of big men on that list. He's sixth in steals right now. He's 200 steals away um, from getting into fourth place. And when he gets to fourth place, he's going to get those 200 steals again, unless he has some catastrophic injury. But he's going to get those 200 steals at least. And once he gets those 200 steals, he'll be in fourth place on the all-time steals list, and he's going to pass Michael Jordan to be in fourth place on the all-time steals list, and he's 73rd in blocks. I just threw that in there for all five of the major stats. Not that, I don't know, I guess that's pretty cool to be top 100 all-time in blocks and be a small forward. But basically, he's number one all-time in scoring. He's just going to keep pushing that out farther and farther before he retires. He's fourth in assists. Again, he's 1,000 away from second place, so he's going to be first place in scoring when he retires. He's going to be second place in assists. He's going to be top 20 in rebounding. He's going to be at least fourth in steals. Once he gets those 200 steals, he's going to pass Michael Jordan. And one other guy, I can't think of the name right now, but he's sixth in steals. He's going to leapfrog whoever's in number 5. He's going to leapfrog Jordan to be fourth all-time in steals because he's only 200 steals away from Jordan. So once the dude retires, he's going to be number 1 in scoring, number 2 in assists. He's going to be fourth all-time in steals. So he's going to be top 5 in three of the most important stats, in my opinion: scoring, assists, and rebounding. Or rather, scoring, steals, and assists. He's going to be top 20 in rebounding, though. He's only 1,000 rebounds away from passing Charles Barkley. So, I mean, dude's going to be top 5 all-time in steals, scoring, and assists, which is just insane to think. LeBron's career has been amazing. He's been great for the NBA. I can't deny that. I'm a Spurs fan, so I have other reasons to hate LeBron, even though we smoked his ass in the 2007 finals and we smoked his ass in 2014 as well. But again, LeBron's cringy. LeBron is corny. Hate on him for that. I agree with you. I think LeBron tries like really hard to be cool, and he tries really hard to be liked by everybody. And I think he's kind of let that go. When he was younger, he wanted to be liked by everybody. He kind of doesn't care anymore, I feel like. But again, it's weird how LeBron tries so hard to be liked by everybody in the NBA and just be, just be liked by everyone. Everyone's not gonna like you, and he tries to act cool all the time. And it's so weird to me because like you're fucking LeBron James. You're already cool as shit. You're gonna be cool no matter what. You don't have to try. But anyway, the longevity argument is such a corny and stupid argument. I've heard people call LeBron a longevity merchant, and that's just such a stupid ass argument to call like a free throw merchant or a foul merchant. You're a longevity merchant. Okay, if it's so easy and if that's like a bad thing, again, like I said, find another dude that's gonna average 27, 7, and 7 for 22 years straight and never have any major injuries or miss any major time and be available. LeBron could probably play 82 games pretty much every season if he wanted to. He just sits out certain games to rest up and do whatever he needs to do for his older body at this point. But again, LeBron's cringy, LeBron's corny. He's still cool as fuck, though. He's one of the greatest players of all time. And I think the longevity argument is just such a stupid argument. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. Please let me know if you think LeBron's cringy and corny, because I'll agree with you. And let me know if you think the longevity argument is stupid, because I think it's just so stupid in my opinion. We'll see y'all next time.